Well, the weekend is finally here and the weather is going to be different. We've got a lot of clouds rolling in on Saturday and Sunday. Not that there won't be some dry time and some sun breaks, but we are looking at some scattered showers both days. I think it's going to be a little bit more isolated on Saturday with better chances of rain as we go into Sunday. Still, there's so much to do to get out and enjoy. If you'd like to head out maybe to Derby Days going on in Redmond, how about the River Days in Renton, Whaling Days? This is still going on in Silverdale, by the way. Kind of a cool event, and temperatures will be in the low 70s. Lots of clouds with some sun breaks, but again, a couple passing showers both Saturday and Sunday, by the way. And the infamous Bite of Seattle is back this weekend out at Seattle Center. And again, you might run into a very stray shower, but I think more clouds than anything. This is the culprit, this area of low pressure. This was a very strong tropical storm. This is now post-tropical Alita, just an area of low pressure at this point. But you could see it's heading our way. This has given us a few thunderstorms off and on over the past couple of days. Now it's going to finally move on shore. That's going to give us some clouds and eventually some rain as well. So if you're planning to do some hiking in the Cascades or the Olympic Mountains, by the way, you are looking at some patchy fog in the morning, and then look at that, lots and lots of clouds. So if you're hoping to get above the clouds and maybe get a good lookout point, this weekend is not going to be the best weekend for that. Plus, keep in mind, we have had those spotty thunderstorms off and on in the mountains, so some of those rocks might be a little bit slippery. So might be better to put that on hold. However, if you're still going to be hiking or camping, just know the conditions are going to be a little bit different than last weekend, for instance. If you're heading out to the water, oh my goodness, look at Lake Washington, Lake Sammamish finally warming up into the 70s. However, Puget Sound's still cold. Of course, rivers made up of a lot of melted snow. That's always going to be a little bit colder. Still be careful. Have your jacket and all those safety equipment on that you know to do. Then as we take a look a little bit further down the road, this is August 1st through August 7th. Believe it or not, we're about to enter into a brand new month. We are going to be slightly warmer than average. So warmer than average right now is anything above 79 degrees. So might be in the low 80s as we go into the first weekend of August, maybe a little bit warmer. And then we're going to dry out. Remember, we have rain chances this weekend. We also have more rain chances as we go into next Tuesday. So this will be a little bit of a change heading into our brand new month. So here we go. We've got some clouds in the morning. Some of this is going to be our marine layer, that free air conditioning that we like to get. That is coming back in full force again. That will help to cool us down. But notice across Puget Sound and the coast and through the Strait of Juan de Fuca, we've got clouds. Now in the morning, we'll start to see a few of those spotty showers. That is the area of low pressure finally beginning to move inland. And you could see some really good scattered rain, especially for the Olympic Mountains, all the way to the coast. This is definitely going to be the area over the weekend that sees the most rain. However, some of these will make their way east into the North Sound. Central and South Sound could also pick up on a stray shower or two, but the rainfall from Seattle south is not going to be as prevalent Saturday. I think we have a slightly better chance of getting in on some of the rainfall on Sunday. This is going to be a system that comes down from the Gulf of Alaska, and that's going to bring in some heavier rain, especially for the coast and the Olympic Mountains. But notice this does make its way east. So here's our front. Again, not going to be a ton of rain, but you might get a passing shower on Sunday if you don't see anything on Saturday. So just know that chance is there. Then as we get into Monday, we've got one other system that's going to kind of brush us on its way up into Canada. So again, for the coast, you might pick up on a few stray showers there, but I think for most of us on Monday, we'll actually be dry. And take a look at that. We're going to get into some afternoon clearing and some sunshine. So Monday's actually going to be a pretty nice day as we take a look at how much rain is actually expected Saturday. For most of us, we're not going to get much in the way of accumulation. We throw in Sunday and that changes. So maybe some light accumulation, but again, for the coast up to almost half an inch to an inch of rainfall. That's good because we are in a moderate drought in that area. So getting some rainfall there is actually going to be a pretty good thing. So here we go. Temperature wise, it'll be pleasant. Those clouds, well, that's keeping us on the cooler side. Low to mid 70s across the area, both Saturday and Sunday. Heading into Monday, that sunshine in the afternoon helps temperatures to climb. We do have a small chance of rain on Tuesday. And then look at that, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Here are the final days of July with temperatures starting to ease up to slightly above the seasonal average. So we'll get warmer during the day, but we will hold on to those cool overnight lows.